Presenting Joe Klecko for enshrinement in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, teammate Marty Lyons.
Thank you. Well, I have two bets. Joe DeLumlor and Howie Long both bet me $100. I will cry. I bet them $100. So we're going to find out here real quick. Been in my drawer since 1993, 30 years, okay? I've been waiting to give this speech. Marty, thanks for the gracious words, my friend, for that introduction. And to Jim Porter, the Hall of Fame team, and the city of Canton, and all of you that were making my friends and family feel welcome, thank you very much. Congratulations to my fellow inductees. I'm honored to stand here as the class of 23 with you guys. Also, I thank all the Hall of Famers who spoke up on my behalf during the voting process. Without your input, I wouldn't be here today. From the moment the greatest Jet of all times, Joe Namath, knocked on my door, I've been reflecting on my football life and the people who helped me. My career started at St. James High School in Chester, Pennsylvania, under my coach, Joe Loeb. After high school, no one offered me a scholarship to play football. As a result, I went to work for a trucking company, and who would have ever figured out that trucking made me more money later? But eventually I was invited to try out for the semi-pro team, the Aston Knights. My girlfriend and now wife drove with me to the field in Ridley Township, Pennsylvania. But when we pulled up, I got cold feet. I made a few excuses to Debbie and about not trying, and when she suddenly grabbed my keys out of the ignition and threw them out the window, I said, "What the heck did you do that for?" Not needless to say, so when I went out to try and get the keys, the guys seen me and they said, "Joe, come on over." I tried out for the team and I made it. But if it wasn't for Debbie making me get out of my car, I wouldn't be sitting here today wearing this gold jacket. The equipment manager from Temple University, John DiGregorio, saw me playing with the Knights and recommended me to the head coach, Wayne Harden of Temple University. Coach Harden offered me a scholarship to play football after watching me play one quarter. I also want to recognize my teammates, the Temple Owls that are here today. Go Owls! My success at Temple led me to become a sixth-round draft choice of the New York Jets in 1977. It was a highlight of my life up to that point. The Jets were only 8 years removed from their Super Bowl win, and I thought they were due for another very soon. Okay, I was wrong. All right, so. We never made it to the big game, but the friendships I made are more valuable than a championship ring. My head coach was the great Walt Michaels, who previously was the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. He told me that he saw a lot of my games when I was at Temple because I played at the old Vet Stadium where Philly played. He said that that was one of the reasons he drafted me. And the other, we were both Polacks. So it fit real well. Once I asked my defensive line coach, Dan Sikanovich, a guy I really looked up to, about making the Pro Bowl. And he said to me, "Joe, you're not going to have to worry about making a Pro Bowl. you're going to have to worry about someday being enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And believe me, from that day on, I played a lot harder. In 1985, defensive genius Bud Carson entered our fold and switched me to a three-man line. I played it in a cock position like Mean Joe Green used to play. I had so much fun and caused so much havoc. It was great. I confused offensive linemen because they never knew which way I was coming from. And the Jets owner, Mr. Leon Hess, a true fan of the game, we were all his boys. He treated us like he treated our football team like family. In 1981, one of the greatest names in football was born, the New York Sack Exchange. We led the NFL in sacks in '81 and reached the AFC Championship game the following year. Marty Lyons, who you met, was a first-round draft pick out of Alabama. Abdul Salam was a soldier of peace, but he battled with us every Sunday and left it all on the field. And then one of the biggest personalities in NFL history, my teammate, Mark Gastineau. Mark, I know that through our competitive nature, we made each other better. I want to quickly acknowledge a teammate of mine who passed away last August, Jim Sweeney. He died suddenly, and I just want to mention his name. I also want to reflect on some of my teammates, the defensive line. Kenny Neal, Barry Bennett, Ben Rudolph, Tom Baldwin. Our linebackers were John Woodring, Kyle Clifton, Lance Mell, Greg Buttle, and Stan Blinka. And our defensive backs, who were sometimes best part of our offense, Bobby Jackson, Jerry Holmes, Darrell Ray, and Kenny Schroy. Our quarterbacks were the tenacious Richard Todd and Kenny O'Brien. Kenny had, in my opinion, one of the greatest games ever by an NFL quarterback, throwing for almost 500 yards and 4 touchdowns when we beat Dan Marino and the Dolphins in 1986. Wesley Walker was among the wideouts who had 4 touchdowns that day. In my opinion, is one of the greatest receivers I've ever watched. I must mention, and to the current Jets owners, Woody and Chris Johnson, and the entire Jets staff, thank you for all the help pushing me for the Hall of Fame election. Thanks, guys. Honestly, I wish I could play today. Not so much for the competition, but for the money. In 1986, I was the highest paid defensive lineman in the league. I made $700,000. Today, Aaron Donald is the highest paid defensive lineman. He makes $31.7 million. My entire salary was his 0.7. Exactly. I asked him to send me some, but that didn't work either. To me, the best sport writers are in New York. The late Paul Zimmerman was my biggest champion for the Hall of Fame. And Gary Myers, if it wasn't for you and your strong support, I wouldn't be standing up here today. I want to thank a few good friends of mine to help me through many chapters of my post-football life, which is 30 years. To Billy and Tommy Pollock, I'm so thankful for you guys always being in my corner. And Billy, I appreciate you traveling with me to all Danny's and Michael's games. You're the only friend I had that was big enough to stop me from going after referees. And to my good friend Richard and Jeff Courage, thank you for helping me jumpstart the second phase of my life. To Al Weiler, a good friend, and I just want to know how much of a friend and what you meant to me. There are too many other friends I have to name. Please know how much you mean to me and how much I am a support of you. My dad, also Joe Klecko, was a great athlete in the neighborhood of Chester, Pennsylvania. He always held us to a high standard. My mom, Josephine, never hesitated to set us straight. She was an excellent cook and was always known for her great pierogies. So, it's easy to see where my athletic ability, discipline, and appetite come from. But above all, everything else, Mom and Dad always made sure we were in church every Sunday. Through everything I've done, my sisters, Joanne and Janet, have been my biggest supporters. My brother Jimmy, the family historian, has clipped every article ever written about me. And to all my nieces and nephews, I love you all. To my children, Michael, Danny, Gabby, Josh, Katie, the greatest honor has been the privilege of being your dad. I hope I've been a Hall of Fame dad for those reasons. And hold on. And Katie, you're my favorite. There, I said it. The whole world knows it. Stay sweet, honey. And I don't know if you people know this, but my son Dan has 3 Super Bowl rings. Very good. He had a wonderful career. And he never lets me forget it. Hey, Dan, let's see when you get one of them. I've tackled Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, Franco Harris, and Marcus Allen. But nothing prepared me for the going head-to-head with my grandchildren. Nathan, Christian, Thomas, Riley, and Wyatt. You bring me a lot of joy, and your grandpop loves you very much. You're all great athletes, and I know you have a great future. To my wife, Debbie, none of this would be possible without you. Who would have thought when you threw the keys out the window on the Knights practice field exactly 50 years ago, we'd end up here? Your unconditional love and support led me down this path and made me the man I am. We've added another chapter to the book, honey, and I love you. And I know you hate the spotlight, but you can't hide from it today. I pray that I treat, a great career, and I had a wonderful ride. I pray that I treated everyone with respect. I wanted to be remembered as a player who gave it his all. I wanted to win every down and every battle. I always felt that if you're not mad at yourself, if you lost one battle, you didn't belong on the football field. And if you did lose one, what were you going to do to never lose that battle again? And I always said, that's how you play the game. I'm in a lot of Hall of Fames. I'm in the Jersey Hall of Fame, Pennsylvania Hall of Fame, Delco Hall of Fame, Temple Hall of Fame, and hell, I'm even in the Polish Hall of Fame. But there's only one Hall of Fame I have left. That's his. And I know God knows how much my family and I love him, and every blessing in our lives is because of him. Now I can't leave without acknowledging my faithful Jet fans. Fireman Ed, where are you? Ed, where are you? All right, I'm going to handle it. You guys ready? There he is back there. Thank you.